Welcome to Life Unedited. I am your host, Tabitha Sweeney, and this is your lifestyle guide to living an unapologetic life that aligns solely with you. What's up, guys? All right. Thanks for being here. I've already started this like twice, and I started crying so hard I had to turn it off. So here's hoping that this is the third time, and here's hoping that this time I like get through it. Okay. And ask me why I'm crying. I don't know. Because it's just, I'm really emotional today. And I feel like this has been a super emotional month for me, and I'm not sure why. But I was laying on the stretch room table and I was going through all of this stuff in my head when I really sat back and thought, huh, I think I need to get up and start recording. But I really didn't know where or how I was going to start this. I feel like there's so much to talk about. There's trauma, there's emotions, emotional validation, there's gaslighting, there's so many things that I'm feeling at the moment. Imposter syndrome. I talked to you guys a little bit about imposter syndrome recently, and that's still playing really big in my head right now. This has been, if February for some reason has been a really tough month. And we're supposed to get an ice storm tomorrow. Like, we're supposed to wake up to like a half an inch of ice. Fan-fucking-tastic. So, like, let's just dissect kind of where things are right now. I'm in a super emotional state. And it's on a lot of avenues and in a lot of ways, and I'm really struggling to put words to it. So my mom and I got into a tiff the other night, last night. About me working, how much I'm working. But then if I'm not working, I am hearing about how I'm not making enough money. So I feel like no matter what I do, I feel like I can't win. And so there's a struggle there. And that struggle has me desperately seeking, like, I just desperately want my own place. But also I know that getting my own place is going to make everything 100 times harder, right? Because my kids aren't old enough to stay home alone yet. So there's a lot of perks to me being there. But there are moments in time where it's just really hard. And then I had a date planned for today. And I had planned out a really good chunk of time for him. We planned it for several days ago. We planned it for today. Made arrangements for my kids. I had arranged my work schedule so that I wasn't going to have to worry about any of that. We've been talking about this date for several days. And unfortunately, he got put on some steroids last night, and they're making him really, really not feel good. Which I completely understand, and I've been there, and I get it. But when he canceled on me today, all I could think was, I've rearranged my schedule. The kids are already gone. That means because the kids are already gone, tomorrow I have to be home with the kids. And we're supposed to be getting this ice storm, so I'm not going to get to see him tomorrow. Friday, we already have plans. Saturday, I am booked solid until 2:00, and he picks his son up at 4:00. Like, there is not going to be another chance to see each other. I already was not in the mindset to be working today because I'd already in my head taken today off, and I slated myself into work Friday morning. So in doing that, but now I have it. I had a tiff with my mom last night, and I don't really feel like being home with them, but I don't really feel like being at work, and I don't know where to go, which sounds so stupid for me to be crying over, right? And then I do this thing where I over explain, especially when it's through text message. I over explain. So I'm over explaining to him. And as I'm doing it, I'm like in my head, like, okay, he's not going to, like, I'll be lucky if he ever talks to me again. Because right now you just look fucking crazy. Because that's what you are. But I also realize that so much of my response is a trauma response. Because this is the shit that used to happen to me all the time. Patrick would pull this shit on me all the time. And it became an everyday part of my life. And it's something I decided I don't want anymore. And so then you start thinking, like, well, everybody has things that come up, right? Like, it happens to everybody. So if that's what happened, like, I want to actually, like, extend grace, but also, like, if this is gonna be a fucking habit, like, I'm fucking out, right? Like, and then our mind starts telling us stories. Because in all the things that he said to me, not once did he say, I'm sad I really wanted to see you, or anything of that nature. And so at this point, I really just feel like a crazy person. And that's part of this podcast, right? Is to show the behind the scenes that, like, we can make it look like we have all of our shit together, but we don't. In fact, at the current moment, I have my space heater on underneath my desk, and my leg is so fucked up from my space heater, like having a reaction to 20 years of having a space heater underneath my desk. And I am not supposed to have my space heater on at all. And at this moment, my space heater is like it's like my blankie. And so I have it going, and I'm like, the doctor's gonna fucking kill you. Like, so just throw that into the back of your mind too. Like, the doctor's gonna kill you. Your mom is on your ass because you haven't gotten your blood work done yet. Today, I just feel like nothing in my life at the age of 40 is how it's supposed to fucking be. Even though I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Even though I am doing my best to surrender and relinquish control, right? Like, whatever you say, whatever you want, universe, it's all up to you. But fuck, it's hard. Our bodies hold on to trauma. And there are times that we get triggered and we don't even know what the trigger is, and we don't know why. And I think one of the hardest things about dating is I've spent 2 years working on me. I've spent 2 years working on me. but I could only work on the parts of me that were driven by me. I couldn't work on my response to things that would come as a reaction. Does that make sense? Like, so I've been dating for approximately like 2 months now, and it's a shit show. Like, I'm fucking done. But yeah, I don't want, like, I do want to be done. I want to be done, but like I don't want to be done because I want to find somebody. I don't know, you guys. Today is just, it's a real struggle. And I guess the whole point to this is really to let you know that we all have days like this. We all have days where we cannot stop the tears. And none of it even makes sense. And we just hope that whoever we look crazy to recognizes that it happens to all of us sometimes. And they forgive us. And it's really out of our hands. I did not do any better this time than I did the first 2 times I tried to record, you guys. I thought I was going to have better content, but I'm going to post this because I think it's important for you guys to see what it looks like sometimes behind the scenes. But we'll recap on it tomorrow, okay? Have a good day, guys. I hope it goes better than mine.